Yes. Niaje wase. It's good to be back. It's been a minute. I know I'd done one video earlier, like 2 weeks ago, something like that. But as usual in the YouTube journey, we got derailed. But now I'm back after being inspired by some events that happened this weekend. They got me thinking about how, I kind of have been passive about some things, and when I feel like I can maybe contribute to the conversation and try and enlighten us, and we enlighten each other about this whole story. So today I wanted to talk about something that's kind of been trending, popular. What can we say? Yeah, it's kind of, maybe trending would be the wrong word, but like with time it has grown more popular and it's become more present in society. So what I want to talk about is what I call the alphabet. And to be honest, this story for me, first of all, there are always two perspectives of things. Kuna the personal point of view, like what Wanyama thinks about these people, and then now there's also they're trying to rationalize things and trying to kind of understand what really is the truth. And so, first of all, when I refer to the alphabet, I refer to them who call themselves the LGBTQ community. Those guys who identify as different things. They identify as men, women. They identify sometimes as both. Yeah, so it's a bit complicated.
Well, all of the adults in my household identify as transgender or non-binary.
Right, and you're only married to one, or you're married to both?
Legally married to one,
right,
in a relationship with another.
So the one you're legally married to, what is their name?
Bren.
Bren, and Bren identifies as?
A woman.
A
Uses
woman.
she, her.
And she was born a woman and remains identifying as a woman?
Yeah. Yeah, she's a woman.
Okay, and who's the third member of the setup?
My partner, Luna, who uses they, them pronouns as well.
And Luna is male or female? Or?
Non-binary.
Non-binary. And, okay, but you're not married to Luna?
No.
Okay, and you have 2 children in the house?
Yes.
Okay, and just to clarify again, Sparrow, we don't know whether Sparrow was born male or female because you haven't said that, but Sparrow is now non-binary?
No, Sparrow is, I would say, anti-gender, which is... But
I believe, like many people out there like me, we are very confused, and I think we need clarity, man, because we are in a situation whereby, first I understand, maybe outlooking in, I might not be in their position, and so it's hard to understand their perspective. But on the other hand, I feel like there's this, like we're allowing there's so much hypocrisy and silence that we are allowing this kind of, a leftist ideology, whereby we're allowing people to just do things as they feel and not really have like a standard or a threshold in terms of deciding like what's morality, like what are ethics, what are basic principles of like humanity that, we rely on. So I've decided in my quest to try and understand this phenomena of LGBTQ, I'll do research and I'll try immerse myself in that. Okay, and by immerse, disclaimer, I don't mean I just mean like research and kind of like talk to these people also and understand, because first, to be clear, I do not really agree with what they propose,
President Obama,
respect
lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender
respect African societies and their values. If you don't agree, you just keep quiet. Let's manage our society the way we see. If we are wrong, we shall find out by ourselves. Just the way we don't interfere with yours.
Do you personally dislike homosexuals?
Of course, they are disgusting. What sort of people are they? How can you go I never knew what they were doing. That's how I've been told recently that what they do is terrible.
They propose that our society is arranged in a certain way that we define gender in a binary way. Now, shida moja niko nayo first ni LGBTQ has a lot of English. Like, so much English. Like, there's so much English that they use that it's very hard to kind of explain to a layman, like, what they're actually saying. But what they're actually saying is, Kenyan wanasema ni, society ili decide, wali agree waka decide, basically there's man and woman. But according to them, they say yes, that kuna sex, which is now man and woman, and there is gender. And in gender now they are saying gender is separate from sex. So basically unaweza kuwa when mwanaume by birth, uko na male parts, uko na male hormones, but wanasema iyo I determine when mwanaume. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. But anyway, so in this first episode, let me call it because I'm doing like a mini series. The first thing I'd want to look at is like what is that idea of being gay? Like what's being gay all about? And you know, as they say, why are you gay? Or like, how did it happen that this gay phenomena happens? Because sisi tunakumbuka primary gay meant happiness, and you're like, you know, today I just feel very gay.
Why are you gay?
Lakini sahi hata mtu akichopio part peke I can be misconstrued. So Jana, so let's flash back to how this all started. During this weekend, I had one of my DJing gigs, backyard piano sessions. And I was just talking to guys where we usually just have conversations. And I was talking to this chick, and sorry if I might be putting her on blast, but I was talking to her and she was talking about the LGBTQ story, and she was telling me examples like, oh, just imagine if your son comes to you as gay.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, just wool up.
And what would you do?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
How would you feel? And we were basically just trying to debate on the validity of this whole gay thing. And what was really frustrating me is this chick was always ending up using emotional argument. Like she was trying to appeal to my empathy rather to my reason. So, and of course, even me, I might not be an ally, as they say, but I can empathize with their struggle. Nobody wants to see people suffer. Maybe people want, but me personally, I don't. And so on that level, I'd empathize. I don't want them to be stuck into a pigwe, stuck into a nyanyaswe. You know, I don't think anybody wants that. But so, like after having this conversation with this chick was, firstly, she's like someone who's done law. And, you know, quote unquote, you know, when you do such courses, you know, there's an assumption that you're somehow educated, and you'd understand that, yes, on an emotional level, we can argue and say, yeah, they can do what they want. But on a rational level, that's my problem. Like, tunaweza sema, do what you want. But when it comes to us now talking about it like logically, I really feel it's a bit tricky.
I was ready to ignore that if there was proof that that's how he's born, abnormal. But now the proof is not there.
In my trying to understand what is being gay, and mostly in the Kenyan context, I just went randomly to TikTok the other day. The other day, jana usiku, and you know, people might say you're homophobic, but to be honest, some things I was watching, and should I say I was scared, but I was traumatized, you know, because, you know, people don't understand how, or rather people, maybe girls won't understand, but wanaume, yani, when you see a chick that looks like a dude, like there is a certain confusion. And then the problem is we can't even express that we have confusion. By saying you're confused, it's like already you are a hater. So anyway, I want us to just watch some few videos here. I hope. And warning, if you're you just might be triggered. That's all I'm saying. Like, just if you don't have a strong stomach. Freddy, unachoma na hiyo kifagio. If you don't have a strong stomach, just be strong. So let me have butterflies before we watch this. I want you to see, yes, there is this philosophical thing that someone is pushing, that, oh, our rights, our humanity. But like when it comes to really what on the ground is what is being termed as gay, it really is just perversion. Like, it's nothing ordinary, it's nothing new. Warning, again, one more time, warning. If your kid is around, tell them to go and play or something.
Allah, Allah, Allah.
Jesus.
Ukinichukia ninakuchukia, titi for that, titi for that. Ukinivimbia ninakuvimbia, titi for that, titi for that. Usiponicheki sitokucheki, titi for that.
You know, Jesus. Okay, let me continue. You know, me what's shocking me is, like, when you come to a ground and see these people who are like hashtag LGBT, hashtag I identify, like, there's nothing they're doing. Like, fam, what's this? Like, this guy. I'm sexy, fuck it up. Jersey, fuck it up right. Be-ball, fuck it up right there. DC. This guy we'll even talk about, but let's.
People. Immediately when someone.
Allah? Sorry. There's a minute. There's another one here. I didn't get me. Oh, this is a good one. Now, let me tell you. Hey. Kuna upus, inaitwa upus, yani. So these people, yes, they are gay. Good, clap for them. 3 hearty claps. But then when you come to look at these people, like, show me places online where straight people are just posting about being straight. Like, what's like, as this video, as she has rightly posted up, is it this one, Jesus? Yeah, like, literally, most of these people, you find that once they are gay, like, the entire personality is literally hinged on being gay. So even if it's the content they're doing, I'm not seeing a gay plumber, that's a bit funny. a gay, where are the gay engineers? Where are the gay doctors? Where are the gay drivers who are just doing normal things? Because, like, now, it's like being gay is a career. It's like, yeah, my name is Wanyama, I specialize in gayness. Like, people are so lost. This guy I'm showing you. So now, because it means being gay is about twerking. And at the end of the day, even if this guy is a transgender, let me pause. At the end of the day, even if this guy is a transgender, like, he's just still doing whole stuff. Like, he's being, what's the word? I don't want to sound rude, but like ratchet, you know, just because you're gay doesn't, like, this is still ratchet. Like, this is what you're doing adds no value. You know, you're just twerking now as a gay person. And it means, that mean only straight people can be, you know, for lack of a better word, like can be like just, what's the word? Ho sounds rude, but like it's not only straight people. So these people, I don't know. There's another one here. I've forgotten. Where is this? But anyway, these are, oh Lord of mercy. So these are two dudes. Jesus.
Jesus is Lord.
Jesus. Shouldn't even mention Jesus here. Nachoma. But anyway, so let me go back. Tumeachana na mambo ya video. Oh, there's one here. One more.
She looks like every other bitch.
So anyway, that's just some of the videos I got. And I want answers at the end of the day. I don't want to fight anyone. I just want to understand from a rational point. Like, these people, in my opinion, are a bit confused. Because someone will tell you, a boy will be like, I don't like girls, I am gay. Fair enough, you don't like girls, you're gay. But then, he doesn't like girls and he wants to be gay. And then what does he immediately go to do? He goes to dress like a girl. Same thing with a chick, with like a lesbian chick. She'll be like, yo, me, I'm not attracted to girls. I'm not attracted to boys, actually. I'm attracted to girls. And you'll be like, fair, you, man, you're attracted to girls. Do your thing, We are together movement. But then this lesbian chick immediately starts behaving like a dude. Like, I'm confused. So you don't like a particular sex, yet once you transition, it is your goal to behave like that sex.
This person is either raving mad, or this person is a nincompoop without an atom of sense.
It's a conundrum. Like, I think, and that's like the first question I think these people kind of need to explain to us. Like, which kind of confusion is this whereby you can say, okay, me, I'm a man, but I identify as a woman. Even let's use that example. And so does identifying as a woman, like these people are joking even, because it's a bit of an insult on what it is to be a woman, because someone thinks being a woman is just about wearing, I don't even know what this is. It's just about wearing braids and wearing tight skirts and twerking. That's not about what being a woman is. And if these guys really wanted to be women, then you should really go full circle and be a woman and carry all the struggles that are for being a woman. And if you're a guy, same thing, But you can't be doing this thing where you pick and choose which part of a woman, suits your narrative. So, and then I don't understand. Like, this is just being ratchet. There is nothing here. Like, and I think genuinely there are some people who are gay who just live their lives and do normal things. But the problem is these people who are pushing this westernized ideology of what a gay person is. Wearing flashy things, putting wigs, doing those like, talking very cheekily, like. And so at the end of the day, I'm just, like, I think it's unfortunate, man. And I don't know what you guys think. And I think another big problem is us, as they call us, cisgender people, straight people, we are kind of not doing enough to question these people. And in context of this guy, I'm sure later we'll talk about him. In context of this guy, if you look at his videos right now, he's basically acting like a woman. And for him, he's never said he's gay.
Police yesterday raided a Sera country hotel in Nigeria, a city suburb in Kampala, and detained a group of suspected gay activists.
I am an LGBTI person, so my community is the LGBTI community.
Me, I'm on business. I'm Kenyan. I'm a business person.
And so my question then becomes, and people don't talk about this, but the reality is it fashionable to be gay? And almost, is it beneficial to be gay? Is it easy to thrive when you're in the gay community? Another point, there is the greener pastures thing. Some people, you know, have through, and this is another big point, like even some wordings, some things like LGBTQ didn't exist. It's the wordings through like Western media, movies, Netflix, the Kinagronishes and all these series. You find that slowly they give you the psychology of kind of putting yourself in these scenarios. And so when you watch the series and the movies, you relate to so many characters. And at points in your life, maybe now you start empathizing with that character and start being like, maybe this is the problem I have in my life. Maybe the reason I'm struggling is because I'm actually gay and people are not accepting me. And so for me, the main thing I want to know is sit down and give me a rational, a logical explanation. Because based on nature, there is nothing else in nature that aligns to what we are saying. That you can suddenly wake up a man, by lunch you're a woman, by evening you're a child, by tomorrow you're a transgender. Like how? This is not a video game. You're not Mali, you can just change characters. And the only thing I think that really makes us be able to do that is the element of free will. Because nature kind of allows humans to play around with free will a bit, but once in a while it corrects. If we do too much damage, nature corrects itself, you know. So, as I'm concluding, I think the main thing I want to understand is the why, and I'll kind of like take my time breaking down this concept of LGBTQ plus and the alphabet movement, because you know I'm just not content with the reasoning they use to justify this thing. They'll tell you stories of love and what love is good and all that, but at the end of the day, like what does the science say? People like saying, yo, let me just live my truth. But at the end of the day, there's only one truth. Yes, you can live your truth, as they say, but there's one absolute truth. You know, and that's how the world works. If you jump off a cliff, you will die. You won't fly. Even if you identify as a bird, you know, you will just die. And so we need to reach a point where, yes, of course, if maybe we were wrong, we are willing to be corrected. I'm willing to be corrected. Explain, break it down for me, rationalize it for me. But just don't tell me, oh, Wanyama, how would you feel? Oh, Wanyama, you know, what if your daughter... No, explain to me how it got to that point that my daughter is there. Like how? Give me the breakdown. Because as they say, the truth is clear as daylight. When we were being treated as slaves, it was clear that this is an injustice. Injustices are wide open. And you see, there's also the exception, as we'll talk about later, of people like intersex, people who, to some extent, it's nature who has put them in that precarious situation. It's not by choice. And I can't imagine how those guys feel, because it's nature which has kind of imposed that on them, where they might be born with both organs, or their hormones haven't decided if it's male or female. But then there are people here who are privileged to be born proper, either a man or a woman, and then for whatever reason they just feel they can switch up. You know, that's something that we can't just sit on. And then allowing, the problem is allowing. There's this confidence that comes with that whole movement, and it's based on nothing. Like, just my truth. Oh, I'm being brave. What is bravery? Wearing a dress is bravery. Maasais have been wearing shukas. Are they brave? I want people to start thinking and kind of start questioning, because once we stop questioning, like, there is no point. And again, once we can't also disagree. So if you're in the alphabet and you feel like maybe I've touched a nerve, let's talk. And at the end of the day, disagreement is not cute. Like, you'll feel some nerves, but it is what it is. And for me, I just want to understand, like, how does this occur and break it down? Because at the end of the day, we can't be both right. Someone is wrong. So it's either me, who is wrong, you know, and I can be gender fluid and all those things, or it's either you who is wrong. And we need to sit down and discuss. So yeah, man, I'll leave you with that. I'll do a part 2. And I'm looking for people. So if you are in the alphabet, you know, reach out, we talk. I want to understand, like, and please, when I come, I want us to have rational arguments. Me, if you're in the comments telling me how you feel, stay with your feelings, you know. Because at the end of the day, it's time to be honest with each other. Because if we continue thinking like this, oh, I feel, tomorrow I'll wake up and I will identify as a, you know, strong white woman working in the United Nations.
By saying that you now identify as black. Now, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, not only my whole body, so not only the appearance changed, also my feelings and my beauty idols. For example, a little bit after when I met you, I was in a swimming pool with a lot of white people, and some just came from the tanning bed with a little bit medium tan. But when I saw them, wow, it's going to be strange. They're all so pale.
And I'll do my own thing. I'll walk in and I'll be like, why are you stopping me? I identify as a European. You know, or I go to the supermarket and nichukue vitu kwa duka, ama ni order kitu kwa shop, ama kwa hoteli. When it comes to us for the bill, I identify like I've paid. Like, boss, man, I mean, I already paid, man. I identify. But we can't start basing, kuna kitu nilisoma itwa law school, itwa slippery slope. And that's when you rely on an argument that is so weak and relies on so little things that slippery slope will continue, you know.
With a lot of the people that lives out here, you probably wouldn't take them to be black people. You might not look black, but you got the black blood into you.
Allah! Allah! Allah!
So now, sex is a social construct, it doesn't exist. Next will be age. So next will be 50-year-old people saying they love 15-year-old guys because age doesn't exist. What do we do then?
Why, hello. Welcome to Stephanie's Playtime.
In my mind, I'm a girl. I was never allowed to be a little girl. So I'm filling that tank of little girl experiences.
Restaurants, I just need to use the bathroom. You've probably noticed there's a lot of people worried about their safety because I identify as a 6-year-old. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter.
You know. But yeah, that's it for this episode, you know. So the alphabet series will be going down. If you know people I can interview, people who want to talk. Even you, if you're straight, if you're gay, you know, hit me up. We break this down because, you know, it's time, man. Cheers, man. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, remember to do that stuff. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff.